Hi, I'm Lee County Sheriff Carmine Marceno. I want to show you how our aviation unit trains for their worst nightmare. Our pilots fly over thousands of miles of water every year. If a helicopter has to make an emergency landing in the water, our pilots will be ready.
So Lee County, we have a lot of water, whether it's a lake, pond, Charlotte Harbor, Pine Island Sound, Gulf of Mexico, whatever the case may be. Since they end up in the water, they need to know how to survive in a helicopter and get out of the helicopter safely. And that's why we're here today. So we did our 10-minute tread water in uniform. You know, they get pretty heavy, so they need to know how to do that. We did a 800-meter swim. So when we utilize them in the sweat machine, we flip them over. There's a step process that they have to go through. First step is the helicopter has come to a complete stop and everything is just kind of settled down. And they want to grab their air, put their spare air in their mouth, which is essentially a diving regulator. And then once they get to that point, they have a second or two to just relax and try and gain their bearings. We can use a reference point, which we hammer into them all day long, reference point, reference point, reference point. And that's the side of the helicopter that they're going to get out of. So they did an 800-meter swim. We have to make sure that they know how to swim. It doesn't have to be freestyle, breaststroke, side stroke. Any kind of stroke that's going to get them from A to B is what's important here. So when they're on the edge of the pool, they have their feet up and they're being held down. They have to go inverted, put their regulator in their mouth and try and clear their sinuses. They have to know what it feels like to be upside down, because if a helicopter ever hits the water, that helicopter is going to be upside down in an instant. So this drill is to get them acclimated to what they may feel if that ever happens.
Good life-saving stuff. I hope we never have to use it, but I'm glad we got it.
You know, these guys do a good job. We have to make sure that they're going to get home at the end of the day too, no matter what happens.
How you train is how you perform. My team is prepared to keep you and themselves safe.